Yo, I'm expecting happy 420 when this one posts. I have a half hour filmed in between 8 and 8:30 in the AM. Sobriety check for meds. I had a 30-day supply refilled, and I was going through. I did about a 28-minute speech and stand up, as if a stand and salute from just after morning colors. Today, I remembered a crew from station in Japan upon USS Lacey Underwear, and former position in youth exploring military. Yeah, it wound up with an EOPTSD untreated for about 3 6 months. A sudden snap into schizophrenia similar to an aneurysm from an untreated EOPTSD. He was prepping up to go to Iraq aboard a submarine with a sniper rifle. That was his K through 12. He started at age 4. Yeah, he wound up on top through brains with quantum mechanic, nuclear engineering, physics, computer programming. He got an A on his final his senior year. He got an A. No, he got an A with 2 credits for college. He was accepted to Yale University, Connecticut College, the United States Coast Guard Academy, and the United States Naval Submarine School. Couldn't afford tuition and wound up 100% permanently disabled, severely handicapped. August 2008. They issued an 8 milligram, one every 24-hour risperidone, and I ate 4,000 doses self-ingested, 4,000 8 milligram, one every 24-hour at minimum risperidones in 10 years. I switched to a 4.5 milligram cariprazine one every 24 hours and kept up 1,000 self-ingestions in 3 years. There was a small gathering of Class A high command. They quote, "Congratulations on your 3,600, Andrew." It hasn't been 4,800 days yet. Right. I was looking at work potentials for the Connecticut Coast Guard, the New London, Connecticut Coast Guard Academy, as well as the Groton, New London United States Naval Submarine Force School. No, I'd be a surviving example, possible instructor. Right. Besides that, the Waterford Police Station as the janitor, and the New London Police Station as the gardener. But my dream job would be the Fort Trumbull T-shirt booth closest to the United States Naval Extension Dock. Coast Guard Naval Extension Dock. There's a soda machine with a couple of bathrooms and a T-shirt booth there. I'd love to work at the T-shirt booth. T-shirt, potato chips, hat with your boat's name on it, hat with the fort's name on it, something like that. Yeah, I was lining that stuff up as well as improved in federal pay for up to $2,000 a month over at the 404 Bayonet Street extension offices. It was noted as a Coast Guard crisis extension offices. I read into it a bit. That came up. That was interesting. They mentioned I would be owed about $2,000 a month since August 2008. I've been collecting $771 since 2014, so we're looking at federal raise. That wouldn't affect my parents' retirement. No, it's directly from the United States Department of Treasury to my SSN. Yeah, monthly, not $2,000 a month. I think the cap on disabled terminally is 3,100 a month or 3,400 a month. It doesn't pay more than that, even if you're missing 3 arms and 2 legs. Generally, no, but it does come with handicap disability benefits, a rear view hanger, mark on my identification license, 24-hour referral through counseling or an aid, rather, wheelchair if applicable, access to facilities, medical benefits, dental, maybe. Right, we were looking at that because I've eaten 5,000 ingestions, 4,000 8 milligram risperidone, 1,004.5 milligram cariprazines. In 13 years. Less than 4,800 days now. 5,000 RX ingestions. Well, we went over brains and over brawn. Was his overhead pulls 1,100 pounds in repetitions, with his leg press 750. He's a waist size 28, jacket size 44, 150 pounds in weight at 6 foot tall. Yeah, his free weight's a two-handed curl at 165. He passed plenty of military exercise trainings before 2008 August. He was an expert marksman in the NRA. Under 3 rifle qualifications. Headed to Iraq through the draft by John Kerry or Mitt Romney in the Submarine Force. Or the Coast Guard. Well, all of his credentials are expired, but his security clearance will probably still check out. I can pick up 1,100 pounds a couple of times, yeah. Not 25 by 4 on a Bowflex these days, no. Yeah, he cracked open his 30-day supply, so he has a 28 minutes on hard drive that he was been trying to forward to the doctor since about 8:30 o'clock in the morning. Well, he had 120 minutes filmed on hard drive of this person and character declined from posting already. You manage snippets of frustration and off-topic social banter. No, there was definite plot and story, yeah. But this was scheduled for today, and so far I've only filmed the 30 minutes, and this here is a 7, so. It looks good for New London City skirts. Yeah, 4 Trumbull limits. Intersection of Willis and Bank. I did a station report in the 30-minute section, yeah. I have a copy that I can screen over there on Lappy. But it's and I have the original on Celly here, but I couldn't upload Celly's. I could only re-record on budget struggles. EBT Connecticut Food Snaps, $190 a month. Temporarily, I'm on unemployment. With stimulus, my unemployment. Without stimulus, $15 a week minus taxes. With stimulus, $274 a week after taxes. He was looking forward to a transfer for Sound Community Services. So when he brings up additions to his diet, such as non-alcoholic Heineken, instead of being told, no, you can't afford $10 a 6-pack on, no, you're too young to quit drinking. Maybe you should smoke more. In like counseling sessions of Serious Sense by her. That's her take on things, you know it, and I'm still alive, so although I might be like morally demoralized by most of my requests being declined by that particular administration, the answer I would prefer would something similar to perfect, congratulations on your healthy choice. How can we fit it into your budget? Great, I'll send it home. Something similar, so. Well, real Native Americans are brown people. All sorts of stuff like that. It was chaotic. I have no idea. But you know what? It's better than, oh, it was, terrible on pressing charges. You know. So I'm looking to transfer to Sound Community Services. They've declined all intakes because of the COVID-19 outbreak. I was going to go ahead and play snippets from this for a refresher instead of continuing from memory. Well, no, I didn't have this scheduled at 3 o'clock. I had this scheduled for 6 hours after 10, which was an hour from now. But it's I made the copy of the 30-minute video, and I failed to post. Yeah, so I didn't know what to do. Sirens. It's like, well, I haven't even checked in with my doctor or done my half-hour sobriety test, but I mean, it's good. It's good enough on hard drive. It's good enough streamed on FM 5 or 6 times since 8 o'clock in the morning. But for some reason, it doesn't post to the Facebook, so This is stereo.
2 weeks. And there's a new lieutenant there. Now I'm at World War II. 1990 until 2001, where he was growing up next to Jerry Garcia, 6 foot tall. How fast do you run? The answer was no. Previously, what they said, landsleeves prohibited through the tryptamine or spironolactone, and then again, in large amounts of chlorpromazine, there's certain safe stages that are skipped. Connecticut College, or I could go to Yale University. Something similar in stature and character, pushed onto a celly here, not broom closet. Where they keep the keys for the submarine in case of a surgeons there. And established roots in New London City skirts, in New London City, Waterford Town. I'm so lives in county still. His daughter's my age. We knew each other when we were kids, yeah. First 20 years of my life.
So that's the small example of the 30-minute snippet I have, and now I have a copy on there. I have 2 copies on here, and they just don't post a book. They didn't mind posting me tacking down 2 pints of absinthe and being a fool about it. Apparently they mind work on book, or like searching for potential income, and bettering yourself, and like moving forward in a progressive stance towards a greener tomorrow. Larger things he has going for him, like instead of immediate, faulty pleasures and things. The scar on my head, it does look like it's from a bullet sometimes, and because of the life I lived from 2001 to 2008, I wouldn't doubt if it was. I don't have paperwork on it. I just know it looks like a bullet fucking tore a piece of my forehead off temporarily. It's probably what happened too, so. I'm just gonna wait until administration gets in touch with me, because obviously something is prohibiting communication from me to them. I'm in between administrations. 404 Bayonet Street gave me the boot into Sound Community. I filled out some paperwork, and they're declining intake until the COVID vaccine, the COVID-19 pandemic is ran through and dead and dry. They said maybe this Christmas they could sneak me in. Christmas, like December, I'll be in between administrations until like next year. If they say Christmas, it really means I'll be going there, for my birthday, April 1st. What that would lead to? What this led to before is liaison officers for the Coast Guard, the Navy, both the police forces, the hospital, firehouses. No, a separate liaison for each branch of something. I'm incident prone, but innocent. That's what it says. Huh? No, I don't have a record whatsoever. The worst thing I did was steal beer from Walmart. It's just somehow 2 or 5 people away from me, there's a heinous crime in action. And I was like, whoa, how'd you get here? And he's like, hey, I killed someone high on crack. Nah. Wow. And then he just gets whisked away like the rest of them. That's strange. I don't know. I guess there was a war, but it wasn't a big thing. Sometimes chicks dig scars. I don't know what the story is behind that one personally, but I know what I've been right next to between 2001 and 2008, because they beat that into me like a dead horse. Past 13 years of medical fuzz, I don't have any paperwork on anything. I'm used to doing paperwork since 2001 on every incident that happens around here. But they just never asked, and just always assumed that I could do no wrong. Or just fucking, they can't take my word anymore because of the PTSD thing with the schizophrenia medicines. They always have to ask someone around me or look at the footage from DoD HLS, military security and private security cameras. Oh well. Look, it's been almost it's a half. It's a half session. Yeah, well, we started an hour early, and I only filmed a half hour this morning, and I was able to review some of that verbally, but I can't just keep making the same half hour copy and attempting to post. It's
can't listen to the same stuff for more than like 6 or 12 hours at a stint. I gotta change the channel at some point. Alright? Alright, thanks.